So beginning our practice today by coming onto hands and knees. So make your way onto your mat or your carpet, spread your fingers, stack your shoulders over the wrists and your knees beneath the hips. We'll start out by stretching the wrist by coming up onto your fingers and then to the palms. So fingers, fingers, palms, palms, fingers, fingers, palms, palms. And then shift your hips back and then forwards. So shifting the hips back and then forwards. And this time, walk your knees back a little bit, dip the hips down. We're going to round the spine and start to move forwards through a cat back into something that resembles cobra. So you're dipping the hips, lifting through the chest, maybe lift the chin a little bit, breathing in. Exhale as you start to send your hips back towards your heels, stretching your arms forwards. Inhale here. Exhale, round the spine into that cat back and then start to move forwards towards cobra. At some point you dip the hips, stretch along the front body, lift through the chest, lift along the spine. Inhale and exhale, tuck the chin, round your spine and start to shift back towards child's pose, hips back to the heels. One more, inhale, exhale, round your spine, start to move forwards, dipping the hips and then lengthening along the front body, lengthening along the front of the hips through your core. Inhale as you lift the chest, maybe lift the chin, and exhale, shifting back, hips back to the heels. From this position, we're going to make our way back onto our hands and knees. So back to all fours, fingers spread. And we're just simply going to move around the ribs. So you're going to arch your back and then draw your ribs to one side and then down and to the other side. So your spine was a skipping rope. And you're essentially, all we want to do here is just feel through any tightness, any tension, and just use some really simple breath and movement to start to dissolve any tension. The shoulders, the ribs, the spine, maybe the neck and other places, feeling a bit of release. Into a little bit of cat and cow. So inhale, chest forwards, exhale, round, and inhale, chest forwards, exhale, coming into cat. Coming to a seated position, extending your right leg out to the right side, left knee is bent, left heel in towards the groin. Here we're going to place the right hand into the inner left thigh, the left arm's reaching up, and just start to reach over towards the little toe side of the right foot. And here I'm just taking little pulses, so inhale to release and exhale, sink into it. Inhale, release, exhale, sinking. You can adjust that right hand at any point. Take another breath or two, just holding if that's comfortable for you. Maybe chin comes towards the upper armpit, around there. Lengthening all along that left side, and we're just going to simply switch. So you bend the right knee, extend the left leg extended out to the side, right heel in towards the groin, left hand's pressing into the inner right thigh. Swoop that right arm up and over and begin that simple pulsation. So you inhale to release, exhale, sinking into it. Inhale, release, exhale, sink. Inhale, so little pulsations here, remembering just to reach that upper arm, the right hand, towards the little toe on the left side. So there's a little bit of a twisting action here happening through the spine. So stretching all along that right side, the outer right hip, which can get really tight for many of us. Let's come into a comfortable seat. So feel free to use a cushion here. Again, I like to move a lot, so I'm moving through my shoulders and my ribs, the neck, just wiggling around again, just to find some sense of feeling ease, a sense of ease and comfort and effortlessness in my seat. So again, you can sit on a chair or on cushions. Let's settle in and feel free to keep your eyes open or closed. And let's place one hand, maybe your right hand to your chest and your left hand to your belly, open palms, and enjoy a couple of breaths in this position. Maybe at this point, slowing the breath down, starting to invite a sense of calm and peace and relaxation into your body. You might want to experiment with switching your hand, so left hand to the chest and right hand to the belly and just explore what that feels like for you. You may or may not have a preference. Again, we welcome the flow of breath in this position, enjoying the inflow and the outflow of breath. Release your hands if you like, maybe palms facing up, palms resting to the knees, or feel free to place the palms down. At this point, you might like to close your eyes, or feel free to look at the screen or look out at a window. And we'll settle in for a couple of minutes, allowing yourself to simply to be here. You don't have to do anything. You're just simply being present with yourself. So there's no pressure to perform or to do any techniques, no demands, just simply allowing yourself to be curious. How does it feel to be your natural self? So being curious and inquiring, where does the breath come from? And being curious, inquiring, where does the breath flow? Where does it flow to in my body? You can enjoy the flow of thought, simply welcoming the movement of your mind. You might notice in this moment the relationship of your body to gravity. Listening to the body and feeling free to move in any way that helps to ease and dissolve tightness and tension. Noticing perhaps the rhythm of restfulness and relaxation as they alternate in your body. Quiet, and then maybe another moment feeling excited. Movement towards resting, and then movement towards action. Enjoy both. So at this point, you could put the video on pause and listen to the sounds around you, or enjoy another 2 or 3 breaths before you feel ready to crack open your eyes, adjust your eyes to the light of the room, and prepare yourself to move on into the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day.